Voila. Hello, everyone. I am Frank Scatoni,
I'm Ciaran Thornton.
and together we are
Double.
Trouble.
Oh, every time we get that right, someone hits a big double. So let's see, or a pick three or something. So
That's
maybe
right.
this is the hardest double I've ever seen at Del Mar. Would you agree? At least on this season. What do you think?
It's so impossible, Kieran, that I'm actually embarrassed to put my play out
No.
because you know how we always joke about
I
the all
brought the
ball
magic thing right here. I brought it. We're gonna have the winner right now.
You got your magic darts?
Yes, we just toss them out there. You guys tell us you want a green or a black, and we'll figure the winner of this race.
Yeah. How about my good friend Andrew Brown, or my so-called good friend Andrew Brown, giving me,
which is why I brought the dartboard out.
yeah, giving me stick on X, complimenting you when little does he know, because he doesn't watch every show, but if he did, he'd know that you were a chalk-sucking weasel.
If you call being profitable and ahead, despite hitting on some long shots, yes.
Well, let's see what we can do today, because this is
this one's the hardest one.
The word trouble is apropos because this is a troublesome sequence. I had a very hard time with this race. Let me set it up, and then I'll let you talk us through the first leg here on race 7, $8,000 low. How you get low level claimer here. 5.5 furlongs on the main track. Like 87 horses are entered in this race. Short run into the far turn. The contenders are on the outside. There's speed on the inside. It's just it's a wacky race. I could use 6 or 7 in here. I only used 4 or 5, but tell me how you see this race.
I mean, I'm just glad my top choice, because, we said we're going to focus on the JR made us start to really focus on the late pick 3 going into. Did you even post your late pick 3 horses today?
No, I didn't play the late pick 3.
But we said we would. I threw my picks out there, so we're alive to my doubles, whatever I do today. Because I threw out the 7
you had the winner of the first leg, the chalk again, chalk.
Well, he wasn't chalk in the morning line, but when everyone saw that we were jumping on it, it went chalk.
It's true. I did that right up for the Del Mar website, and I did have that horse number 7 as one of my A's. I also thought Thermal might be able to possibly wire them, but she didn't. But that's okay. So you're alive in the late pick 3. I don't think I follow you on X, so that's probably why I didn't see your pick.
You're blocked. It's not like you could. You're just blocked. I don't want you to ruin the juju. Come on.
We got Dan H. and we got Kelly in the chat. Hey, guys, what's up? So glad you could join us. Always a pleasure hearing from you, too. We'll have to get Dan's plays in a minute. But, Ciaran, what are we doing in this race? Is there going to be a speed meltdown? Is the speed of the speed going to win? What the heck is going to happen with these cheap horses?
No idea. I'm just hoping to get out. And then one of the 2 horses I landed on in the next race survived. That's it. I mean, when we start looking at these probables, if the CAWs hit this one, hats off. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I got to say. Like,
they're not going to play it. It's too difficult. They go where the easy money is, man. They go to the lowest hanging fruit. This is for us. This is ours for the taking. This is our key to riches. How are we getting paid?
I will say, I was going to go with the number 5 as my top horse, but then I knew someone, and he was like, don't bet it, but I can't talk you off it. So one of my favorite angles is horses that are higher up in class suck everywhere. They get claimed and dropped and gelded. And many times you're like, you're not going to make money off this horse. You'll never know. Horses, like, the amount of times I've made money on a first-time gelding, as you would like, is crazy. So, I mean, originally my top choice was going to be Morello. I ended up landing on shake him up.
Shake him up. Shake me up. Yeah.
And I thought lots of bullet works, not risk for a claim in this race, which usually jumps you. Like, if they're in a race like this, if they're not risking the horse, but they are in this race, that's one of those things where you go, hey, let me upgrade this horse. or what am I missing? Is it worth me looking at it? And the first time I went through this card, did not even look at the number 4. Went back again, as I do, and then went, oh, these guys aren't risking lots of morning works. Like usually you'll see some of these low-level horses throw off bullets in a claimer.
Claim bait. Yeah.
But not claim bait today. Like they thought enough that the works in the morning went, hey, let's find a race where we don't lose this horse. Top speed at this distance. And the jockey and the trainer already hit on a long shot. So, and I mean, it's been a while. This horse has issues, as many of them do here. But in 2021, this horse was racing in graded races. So the pedigree is there for them to do that. So I thought,
yeah,
throwing in.
Yeah, my buddy, our buddy, Jerry Wesselow, his Flawless Racing has number 12 in here, Where's the Loot? And I was talking to him the other night about, he said, yeah, he's like, obviously our horse has a big chance in this race. He's like, I'm not crazy about the 3-1. I don't think he deserves to be 3-1. It's a tough race. But he said the horse he was most scared of was that 4, that Paul Aguirre horse. And to your point, yeah, this horse is in for a wave claim. So he doesn't have to race for the 8,000. And what Ciaran said, usually if they're looking to get rid of the horse, they'll put those bullets in and they'll risk the horse and the horse will get claimed. Here, they're putting those bullets in. They're in it to win it. So,
and this is not like a really junky race. Like it is, but it's not. Like the fact that they're not tossing the horse out for the claim is an upgrade to me.
I agree. I'm using that horse in some capacity, not my top choice though. And then it looks like your strong line is the 4 and the 7. So we talked about the 4. What about the 7? Layla's Candy.
Dropping multiple classes for Nap. 26% when he does this. Like some of these trainers, some of them, they want to clear the stables out. Some trainers want to clear it out, but get paid, if you know what I mean. Get that trainer bonus on top. Top last race speed. And I thought 7 would go off as the favorite. I've not looked now. Is 7 the favorite or?
Well, in the will pay, let's start with the will pays first. The will pays, the favorite is the 12. And then it is the 7 and the 10. So the 12 is the favorite in the will pays and 5-2 favorite on the actual total.
And my notes were up in class. Diego rides. As you know, I love him, especially on dirt. When he's on turf, you hate him. I put that on my notes.
I do. I don't think he's a very good turf rider.
No work since the last race.
He will be good.
No work since the last race. So I'm always suspect when they don't do that. You know?
Yeah, but they prepped at Losal. That Losal that's a paid workout.
So
they picked up a piece of the purse there. That instead of working the horse, they ran the horse at Losal. Craig Delassie does that a lot. That's one of my things.
Like when I don't see them work out after a race like that, I'm like, I'm going to downgrade it a little. But I did use it on my backup bet. And I think the backup bets today, this is one, unless you have a really, really strong opinion, I think this is the kind of double, and we'll probably look at the will pays here. Even on a $5 bet, you're probably going to get paid if you hit a couple of them.
Yeah, we'll have to go through the will pays. We got a couple of guys. I just want to run through real quick, just because they're alive in the pick 3 with you, Ciaran. We got Dan H, who had the 7 in leg 1 like you did. And then $6 to the 7. Okay, was 1-7 in pick 3 to start. I don't tell us what the rest of your ticket is there, Dan H. I'm not quite understanding.
He's got number 2 in this leg.
Okay. And then Mr. Guitar 3-7 with 2-4-11. All right. Before we talk about the nightcap, Ciaran, we got 11 minutes post. Let me show you my picks in this race. I am 2-7-12 on my top line. And then my 3, 4, and 10 on the bottom. I am using 6 horses in this freaking race, and I am still not confident I am going to get out of it. I think the 2 has a huge shot just because inside speed. Most of the major contenders are parked outside. I'm really surprised he's dead on the board at 9-1, but he did take some money in the double.
Simon sucks. 90 days off.
What?
He's 5%, 90 days off. Your trainer. And
that means he won 1 out of 20 times, right?
Well, he's got Frank stats. So yes, he probably does have a chance. Actually, now that
He's
you
won 5 out of 100 times. That's not bad. 7 we're the same on. 12 is the favorite who I'm using. You got anything on the 3? I thought the 3 was very sneaky, dropping from 16 to 8. Has races from back in the day that would absolutely destroy this field. 3rd race of the form cycle for Bill McLean, super old school trainer. I thought that horse was very, very sneaky in this spot. 17 to 1, big bomberoo.
I'm looking.
Any negative stats to talk me off, Ciaran?
No, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. And then I thought the 10 was just more speed from the outside. That horse was super obvious. But I mean, this race is just absolutely impossible.
That's why I brought out the dartboard. I mean, I'll bring out the AI tomorrow if we don't hit anything. My NHC AI will come out tomorrow.
Yeah. How about our little let's see if I have it here. Oh no, where'd it go?
Oh, do not pull your hat out again.
No,
and we're doomed. Every time you pull that hat out, we get 1 out of 2. Oh, you stole my. Oh my God, that's my.
I gave this to you as a gift.
Yeah, but you never used it. I used it in the NHC, and everyone
loved
your
it. Picks?
I did. That was my best ticket of the NHC. Was the one that the machine picked.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
And I rolled in and I went, "Hey guys, I developed a new AI," and everyone came around like, "Oh my God, you have an AI? Let's see it." And then I pulled it out, and they were like all quizzical. And then it was like,
"Yeah,
what you have right there."
Ancient Investigator AI, and
it does have a bias.
Look at that. It does.
The inside track, the inside always wins.
Who's it going to be?
Hey, where's our big winner? Where's Junior? Like he took his money and left? Like he hits that 11K pick 3 and he's MIA?
214. So my 2's going to win. Tell us about the nightcap. Who are you using in that leg? Another tough race.
I just went too deep. I mean, I thought I was going to go a little bit more, but I mean, I did spread. I mean, I had to throw JJ in, but I'm 4-7-2 in the nightcap. I got, and you know, if I'm betting Frey, it says a lot. I thought number 4 should be the chalk in the next race, is what I thought.
Well, I can tell you.
Top pick, and I went gulp. Number 7 is my long shot. If you look on paper for my number 7 in the last race, you're going to go, what? First time
I thought the 7 was a little sneaky. I didn't use the 7, but I thought the 7 was a little sneaky myself. I really did.
And then my big notes were sneaky. Frank will not use as it's on turf with Diego.
But I will not use him. I just prefer
but the stats were nothing on paper, but first time turf. And I think this might have been one of those outlier races where this horse should have always been on turf. Dam has 6 winners from 8 starters, 4 turf winners, and they go on turf or dirt the first race. So it might be one of those where they go, "Hey guys, let's see what we got." It's a paid, as Frank likes to say, exercise ride, and let's see what happens.
I actually think the 7 has a shot. I prefer others for the top spot, but it would not shock me if a number 7 80s ran a huge race. I am 1 4. My big plays are the 1 and the 10, but I have a saver with my top picks here to the 4 in the next. The 4. Talk about stats. I mean, isn't Craig Lewis a little rough on stats when he
yes. But at Del Mar on a Thursday or these late races, yes.
Del Mar on a Thursday when it's raining.
0 for everything, 1 for everything. Yes, you're going to win by like 20 lengths is what's been happening. You went on Coyote, which I had, and I think I have it on – no, I have it on one of my backup bets, but I thought if the 10 from Glatt was any good, Freshu would be on it. Instead, Freshu's on number 2. It's a Fair Life. Debut horse. So he's the main guy. And my notes were nothing special about the works. but Freshu was there versus on the 10.
Okay.
And I mean, he got the option. I don't care if another low-end jockey raced the horse before. If your top guy has a choice between your two horses, you go, which one am I on if you want me to keep riding your damn horses?
That is true, but there is a little difference in this situation because when these entries were taken, Ryan Glatt, who's Mark's son, was the jockey agent for David Cohen. So there was a little personal connection there. But it was just announced today that David Cohen is moving to Jack Carava. So I don't know what to make of any of that.
This might be one where we see a scratch after we do our.
Oh, that would be fun. Gate scratch, maybe.
But I mean, even then, come on, like.
All right, here, let's roll through our guys. Dan H in race 7, 7, 10, 11, 12. Spready 2 as well, but at least he has a solid A. And then race 8, he's got the 2, 5, and the 4. Mr. Guitar, pick 3 live, 3, 7 with 2, 4, 11. Oh, he likes my 3. Oh, I feel good about that. Mr. Guitar is on one of my long shots. I feel good.
That one's toast.
Okay, here's Dan H's full wager. All right, so we got that 7 home for you. So you need 7, 10 here, 7, 10, 11, 12. Beautiful. Let's root for that. Anybody else, please send your picks. Artie Fischel, nice to see you guys. Thank you, Artie. I believe you're a first-time commentator, so thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Look, we got another. Look at that avatar. We got another lawnmower in the group.
Oh, there we go.
Artie Fischel and Nick Sievers. You guys should meet each other because every time Nick's either napping or mowing his lawn.
Hey, Frank, how much rain did they actually get at Del Mar?
Well, I was wet during the newcomers seminar.
Out here, I know we get but sometimes it rains out here and you guys get nothing.
No, I had to move the umbrellas and clean off the benches, and the lovely bartender Heather at the Kona Big Wave Bar. If anyone's going out to the track this weekend, please go see Heather. She makes great margaritas. She will take care of you, but you have to tell her that Frank sent you. And then she'll give you the secret special.
Do we have any
margarita.
viewers who are actually going to be on track for Pacific Classic? We got some seats in our box.
Well, there you go.
They can hit us up. I mean, if they're out there,
I might have
a pretty good box.
If I don't hit a double in the next 2 days, I might be out there scalping the tickets to get some betting money, man.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, Del Mar scalps us under. They're like.
Here's John Allwell. John, thanks for joining us. $20 double 2-2. Now that's how I wanted to play this bet.
Instead I did too.
Being a Ciaran coward and spreading, I wanted to have some conviction in each leg and just hit it. And if I am right, I am going to get paid. Let's see what that's coming back. The 2-2 double is playing 237, and he would have it 10 times. Good for you, John. Rooting for you. Let's go. Here we go.
I tried to help Frank today by talking smack that someone's going to make some big money today if they don't bet Frank's picks.
Yeah, you and Andrew ganging up on me on Twitter. Look at the shirt I wore because I was betting this race like a Muppet because I'm spready, which I hate to do. I wore my Muppet shirt. Courtesy of Shannon. Courtesy of you.
My doubles, I suppose we should go over what our possibilities are. My 7 with 4.
Yeah, what are we looking at in terms of will pays here?
My 7 with the 2 is 171. With the 4 is 69. And not surprised. I'm with the 2, 171. I mean, what I thought, looking at these pays, yeah, the 4 is totally going to be the favorite in the next race, which is what I thought.
Yeah, just based on 2 bad trips,
I spread more than I thought. Like my original notes, I wish I printed them out here. I was almost going to do a Frank bet. $5 all with all.
That has never been in the history of Frank's life. That has never been a Frank's bet. I don't know where you're getting your information from, but in this case, that is a Frank's bet because I'm 2, 7, 12, 3, 4, 10, and I'm still not confident I'm going to get out of here.
No, I think so. My original notes before I went back to adjust it was I was going to do 4, 5, 7, 11 with 1, 2, 4, 7, 10, $5, $75. And then I was going to do a $10 double, 5-7 with the 4-7. Now, I probably talked the number 5 into winning because I know the trainer, and he was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't bet my money on it," but I wouldn't talk you.
You know Lorenzo Capuano?
The previous
owner. Hang out?
The previous owners.
Oh, previous trainer, Ken Sweezy.
And my original notes, give me my original notes. Drops in class off the claim from Swezy and Starry Stables, who we've actually won a couple of doubles on. Late doubles with these guys. They claimed and placed them perfectly at Del Mar, to get claimed and get the bonus money. They gelded the horse, and sometimes that's a big upgrade for me, especially when a horse has raced in like better races and they geld it. Maybe they were like, "Hey, we're not going to make any money breeding. Let's see what happens." And the price is right.
I never heard somebody talk too much about a horse he's not using. All right,
I'm using it. Here. What are you talking about? I'm using him. He just went from being my top choice to the underneath choice.
They're off. Good luck, everybody.
Oh, let me knock down.
Wow, 21-1.
Wow.
Maybe because of the rain.
Is that Diego on the outside?
No, that's What's the Loot. Yeah, that's Jerry's horse. Jerry Westlaw, the favorite.
5-2. Wow. Wow. One easy. And there comes the 5. Yeah, no sugar.
All that and the favorite wins.
Yep.
But, I mean, the favorite absolutely figured. I would have liked the horse a lot more if had a better post. Let me run through real quick. Ramon, thank you for joining us, buddy. Mary Jane Plummer. Hello, Mary Jane. Welcome. I think you're a first-time poster, but we're very happy to have you. You were alive in the pick 3. It doesn't look like you are, but you are alive in the double, so that's good. Dan H. Bet on the 7 here at this price. Ramon, no bueno. Sorry, Ramon.
Oh, yikes. 12 has wiped out a lot of people.
What happened? I didn't hear you, Ciaran. I'm sorry.
A lot of these guys are wiped out with number 12 winning this race.
Well, they were trying to beat the favorite in a wide open race. I don't mind that. You're alive to the 2, 4, and 7. And I am alive to the 1, 4, and 10. So you know what that means. That means go to the windows.
How are you alive? Oh, wait, you've got like 400. Oh, my God, I need a Rubik's Cube to see what you got. 2, 4, 5, 12. No. So chalk with 110. So chalk with chalk. And then.
No, the 4 is the chalk in the next race. You're Drew
originally on your will pay. So you got a 12 to 110 and 4, right?
Correct.
And I'm alive.
12 to 4 is going to pay nothing. I'm probably going to lose money on the 12-4 combo.
And I'm alive to 472. All right. Well, let's see how crazy the prices change. So before they settle it up, the probables were you've got 12 with
110.
4, $72, 108, and
yeah, I'm going to lose money if the 4 wins.
And 89.
That was a Ciaran preserve the bankroll bet. But look, I have a $12 double going to the 1 and the 10. So that's what I want. Because I'll have that 2 and 1. What is that? 2 and 2/5 times.
Yikes. This was the hardest one and the favorite one after we talked it up. Welcome to Del Mar.
Well, look, your Morella ran second. All the other ones we use, Leia's Candy, the 10, Instinct Euro.
And I will say Morello is probably like a 10 handshake claim.
Yeah,
That actually might be one. That ran a lot better than I thought. So that's a horse if you take notes. Keep an eye on that horse. I could see them turning that horse around last week.
Which horse?
Number 5, Morello. They will turn that horse around quick.
Yeah, maybe run.
Just because they're looking for the ship and win bonus. Because you know that horse got claimed. Someone looked at, you know what I mean? Like, Diego blew that away. If we did, I mean, this is the second week in a row where I have a pretty decent price come in second when we were talking it up.
Well, there's a bet called the Exacta. I don't know if you've heard about it.
Well, I've gone against it because you know what that Exacta paid? What do you think it paid?
Well, tell me what the win price was and the place price.
5-2.
Well, what did
over
the
9 to 1
pay?
Over 9 to 1.
No, but what was the actual payout? What did the 12 pay to win?
$16.
That was the Exacta for $1?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I've kind of gone away from a lot of these bets. Like, the action's kind of gone when you get a good price on the second, you know?
I love John Allwell. Turn the page. He whacked the 2-2. Didn't work out. On to the 8th. That's the attitude, my friend. This is your race. King of the nightcap. Plenty of money to be made in this race. You know, a couple of unknown commodities. Ciaran's on a first-time starter. I've mocked him mercilessly the last time he picked a first-time starter going long on the turf, and the horse ended up running a good second. So, and was probably the best horse in the race. I don't know if you remember, Ciaran. That was earlier in the meet. You had a first-time starter. I forget who he was trained by. Maybe Brian Corner. And your boy Diego got the horse in a million kinds of trouble and was probably the best horse in the race. My horse won that race, but
well, the only way I make money in this race is if 80s with Diego does the double, because otherwise my will pays like yours are. On the 2, I'm getting $90, and the 4, I'm getting 72. $550 on the 7. So let's see. Now I have all 3 in my pick 3s. Let's see what the pick 3's paying. 2's paying $159. 4's paying $107. 7's only paying $929. Little difference on that. The pays aren't as good as when JR hit it on Sunday. My word.
No. So right now, in the will pays, the 4 is the favorite. It's $72. Then the 1, oh, look, Ciaran, your 2's taking sneaky money. Your 2 is actually the second. No, the 1 and the 2 are the second choices.
Yep.
In the will pay. So that 2 horse is very live.
Yes.
What is he on
as
the board?
We thought. Yep, very.
What is he on the board? Is he taking money in the win pool? The 2?
Not
8
yet.
to 1. Wow, that horse is sneaky. Sneaky money in the double pool. Sneaky money.
Fresh year for Glatt. I mean, he had his choice. I know when we say all the other stuff, I'm like, they drew it ahead. No. If you want to give your guy, hey, ride my good horse. I mean, sometimes they do throwaway rides, but we're at Del Mar. Freshu's in the hunt for the jockey title. He's not doing throwaway rides right now. If you want him on, you got to tell the agent this horse is going to win.
First-time starter going long on the turf. Tough ask. Tough ask. Sneaky money, though. Let's see. Dan H. is alive to the 2-4-5. So he's on your 2 as well, Ciaran. And he's on an Andy Mathis horse with Ricky up. I bet that's coming back pretty good. Mr. Guitar, good luck. Good luck. Thanks. You're out. Okay, well, thanks for joining us. Later, Guitar. Artificial, best case 9. Who's the 9? He's got a first-time starter. Nancy 2.0 with Baltus. There was a jockey change on that, though, I think, because one of the AEs got in.
So someone...
Drayden Van Dyke is riding that horse, by the way, the 9.
I retweeted something today, and Racing Stats and Info tweeted out something which is kind of crazy, and we kind of talked about him. They've got he's got his own ranking. One of the top jockeys right now in the entire country. Don't tell me he's got a kid coming. Ricky Gonzalez.
Yeah.
He's winning 17%. 3 of his horses are over 20-1. Like, if you want a jockey to win on a long shot, you want Ricky on him right now.
You want Ricky on anybody. Ricky's just terrific. You know, he's just a terrific jockey.
Oh, Dan H. What's this? The number 2 breeding qualities. Yes.
That's the horse you like.
But I just said Freshu had his choice, and he hopped on this one. So the other Glad is – that's what I thought. I did think – like I said earlier, I thought number 4 would be the chalk. And what is he? 3-2 right now? I thought the morning line was crazy. I hate when that happens, and we usually don't – oh, yeah, 3-2. What sucks is when we think the morning lines are whack, back in the day we would actually get paid for knowing the morning.
Correct.
Now, when the race goes off, and even on the pick 4s and pick 5s, even if the horse is late in the sequence, they go off as what we thought their odds should be. That's the annoying part, you know?
There was no way that horse was going to be 9-2. He's an international trip horse. He was a trip horse out of his debut, ran really well, and then he was a trip horse again. You know, just getting going, 2 turns, was too far back. This is perfect for this horse. This horse can absolutely win. That's why I have a saver with the horse, but it's not going to make me any money. That was a Ciaran coward play right there.
You know who's going to kill me? The number 1, JJ on the Miller horse, which I used on one of my backup tickets. Drops
which
in
is
class.
Dead, right? Which is
2
dead,
crappy
right?
races, and Miller is 9% and 4% going dirt to turf and route to sprint, which means the horse will probably win by 20 because I don't have it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't use JJ. Usually you're all over JJ.
I did on the backup. I just was so I don't know. It was one of those I had to spread. I was trying to spread around. I didn't want the ticket to get too crazy. Like, even if I win 2 out of my 3 tickets, I lose money.
Well, look here. Well, that's terrible betting. That you should not even say that. You should not say that in a public forum.
No, I'm alive till tomorrow.
Embarrassing.
At least I hit it versus Frank being 2 for 50.
You hit it and lose money. That's ridiculous.
Well, it's better than losing it all.
All right.
Tomorrow's is no easier.
7, pick 3. Ramon's giving you some props here. California, pick 4. He's alive in the 247 and the pick 3 thanks to Ciaran. All right. Chris Babcock, talk about how the 7 wins race 8. I thought the 7 was sneaky. Ciaran actually used the 7.
I did. And this is one of these times it was the breeding. On paper, this horse has 0 chance, but on paper, why was this horse on dirt is what I looked at. I was like, why is a horse that has dirt or turf pedigree? 8 starters, 8 starters, 6 winners. 4 of them were on turf. Why were they running 5 furlong, 5 furlong? Was what, as you like to say, Frank, paid workouts to get a good price and then win at Del Mar. And it's a Redham horse too.
Yeah, I had a little optic snow push on the horse. It was a passive ride, not asked for best. At the same time, did not appear intent. Could see them run back quick with some equipment changes. And that's exactly what's happening. Not running back quick, but they're taking the blinkers off. So there's a little sneaky push on the 7. I don't know if the horse is good enough to win.
I mean, look at some of the works. Like Santa Anita, 35-second work, 4-4. Like, the horse has been working out great. So this is a Redham Garcia horse. So, and Diego's on. Let's see. And my notes were Frank will not use mega upgrade.
Why did you think I wouldn't use the horse? I always pick long.
Because Diego's on turf. And you.
But I'm not like you. I'm not stubborn. I bet I bet Demoro the other day he ran second at a big price. I mean,
That's why he ran second. You weren't off him. You cost us money, Frank, by being on him.
Well, I think Kyle Frey is going to win the Delmore Handicap. I don't know who he's on, but he's probably going to win that race. He's on fire.
He is? Where? At the craps table somewhere?
He's heated up, man. He's the last week. He had a good week.
I will say, I'm glad we have Pratt on Gold Phoenix on Saturday because post 11 of 11. Yeah, they want us to earn this fourth in a row, I got to tell you.
I have some quotes from the Delmore stable notes here. I'll read you about that race. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, this is from D'Amato. The good thing about Little Red Feather is they always do right by their horses, D'Amato said. They let me manage them the proper way, except for that guy, Ciaran, who is a real pain in the ass.
I only talk smack on the big race days. Come on.
He goes, no, that's why we have a chance at winning 4 Delmore handicaps. I mean, it would be a remarkable achievement, man. I hope it happens because, I mean, that's historical. I mean, you're looking at guys like Bobby Frankel, Richard Mandela, Ron McAnally, Neil Drysdale. I don't think any of those have ever accomplished something like that.
Pratt won the first time for us. And
that's right.
When they announced and told us, Billy had texted me. He's like, hey, we got Pratt. And I was like, oh my, I text him. I go, oh my God, we got Pratt. And he goes, we just got Pratt by default because Phil had another horse in there. So that was, if I ever own a horse, I'm going to call the horse Pratt by default.
I think he said that the first year, right? He's like, we got Pratt by, and you and I laughed about it. You're like, oh yeah. Thank God Pratt was just standing around. We just got him by default.
But yeah, he's out here. If there's anyone who can navigate that post, I mean, it's a mile and 3/8.
Yeah.
If there's anyone who has a better clock in their head, I don't know who it is. Pratt is the one.
I haven't looked at the fields yet.
The favorite is the one who won the last race.
Formidable Man?
Yeah.
The Mike McCarthy horse, Formidable Man?
No, it's the one who won the Wicker. Fast or something. I'm going to look right now.
The Wicker. Fast Ride?
I'm going to tell you right now. Hang on.
I have to do the work tonight because I'm doing an In the Money podcast tomorrow. We're going to go over some of the races on Pacific Classic Day. I can't wait to dig in. I'm going to do that at 11 tomorrow. So if I miss the late
Final Boss is the one who won the last time. So that's why that's the lukewarm favorite. Final Boss.
What? Really?
Yep.
Is Formidable Man in that race?
Nope.
Oh, is he in the mile? Maybe he's in the mile. Who else is in there? I haven't looked yet.
We got Balnikov, Post 1, Adios Cole, Nitty, Stay Hot, Atitlin, Mendago, Truly Quality, Final Boss, Endlessly, City Exile, and Gold Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Aditlan. The horse likes to run all day. Stay Hot's a nice horse, but, I mean, he's no Gold Phoenix. Dan H., DTL on Saturday. You want us to make us work even more? I don't know. It'll be tough because Ciaran's got Gold Phoenix, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We might do. What do you think? A bonus one on Monday?
Oh, Monday we definitely could do. Yeah,
we'll see though. Todd Schrupp has not gotten back. I'm supposed to be on TVG this weekend, so we shall see. He did not get back to me, so it's either going to be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or Santa Anita.
Yeah, it's not going to happen because that would mean he would have to let somebody else talk for a change, but it's never going to happen. I mean, it's like they wind him up in the back, and he's like, go. All right, Dan H., maybe we'll see. Probably not. It is a big day. It's a really big day for Ciaran because he has Gold Phoenix in the Delmore Handicap, which would be part of the late double. If I were Ciaran, I'd be antsy. So I don't know if we're going to do a show that day, but we'll keep you all posted.
We can do one. We can do
Monday
one of the.
Awesome. We can do Monday, right, Ciaran?
We'll do a pop. We could do a pop. We're both going to be there. Maybe we do something in the paddock right before.
Maybe something quick, yeah, but probably not a show like this, just because you won't be available. I mean, you'll be with your peeps. in the paddock, in the winner's circle.
That's the plan.
Unless Dan H wants to co-host with me, then we can do it. Let's look at the board. Anyone else? Anything interesting going on here? Let's see.
How much has changed? Let's see.
How about this though? The 2 took all that money in the double and is dead on the board. He might be worth a win bet there.
Yeah, like it's interest.
Yeah, Drew Liner 9 to 5, 80s. How about this, Ciaran? A 1, 2, 4, 10 exacta over 4. Oh no, over the 7. Since your long shots always seem to run second.
Interesting.
What do you think of that?
What's the will pays? Because that's one of those bets. That's one of those bets. I swear right now, I like doing those kinds of bets, but now I've learned I load the bet on my phone and then I look on my tablet to see how much the odds have changed to see if it's worthwhile and then hit it at the last second.
Well, let's look at it. This isn't the kind of horse that the CRWs will be on, but let's see. The exacta 1 over 7, 92. That's not that good.
Actually, I'll be right back.
4 over 7, 66. 2 over 7, 99, which means it's over 100. Yeah, I don't think they're that good, actually. And the CRWs haven't even bet yet. Right now, the exacta combo favorite is the 4 over the 1. Terry, yes, for DTL. Well, maybe, Terry, you can co-host. Class up the joint a little bit. Get a pretty girl on the show, pretty face. Get rid of Ciaran's ugly mug. Come on, guys. Dan H. If Monday, I'll make sure Nick is alive. I hope Nick is okay. I think he's missed 2 shows in a row, but that's okay. He's not obligated to watch every one of them. But yeah, we will definitely keep you guys posted. Right now, I'm leaning towards doing it. Why not? Labor Day, it's going to be a good day of racing. We'll both be around. That could be fun. Dan H going to key the 7 in second and third and small win. That's how I would play the race if I thought 80s had a chance. Small win bet and then keyed on small on top and exactas and then really key the horse on bottom with the logicals.
Although
win
if
bet
I was
only horse to take my double. Okay,
this was a contest today, Frank, I would key the 7 over everyone just to try and hit something because it probably will pay, if you know what I mean. Like if I was really alive to the 7, that would be my hedge bet. But I would do it on
if you were alive to the 7 in the double, you would then come back and play an exacta 7 over.
I'd do a try, just hoping for the big. You know what I mean? Like
I would just get to win. The horse is 27 to 1. Why mess around?
I would do
both.
both.
1,000 to win on that horse. It's $27,000.
And in my head, I'd be like, Frank is going to beat me. I need to really beat him.
This is how this man lives his life. I live rent free in this guy's head.
This was the impetus. This was the impetus of this show because you guys don't realize this was us for the last 5 years talking smack each time. We're like, we need it on record.
That's the only reason Ciaran wanted to do this show, so he could talk trash to me. That's true because we talked to Chris Barr about doing the show, and he goes, Frank, Ciaran's been talking about this to me for a year. He said all he wants to do is get drunk and talk smack. He goes, that's not a show. I said, I know that's not a show.
It's a great show. What are you talking about?
The show. It's like Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing. But seriously, so Chris was like, it sounds great, but it's not a show. What's the actual show? And I said, okay, well, here's the show.
Everyone collects tickets and makes money, and they boost the pool up. So, I mean, the pools have gone. You guys have done a great job. The pools for the double, you won't hear it. Any advertising does not say it, but the pools are higher than they have been over the last few years at Del Mar. These double pools are fantastic. And I think some of these other tracks are going to start hopefully paying attention and bringing this. We're going to see this around the country, hopefully. These player-friendly. I think that the word is out. Do a player-friendly bet and
I
get
think you're
more
more optimistic here. You really think Parks is going to do a player-friendly bet? They
we're
don't care.
not.
Their takeout's like 30%.
We're not playing parts.
Right.
Naira,
That's what I mean.
Kentucky, Gulf
Santa,
Stream,
we have Santa Anita. They're the ones who
and
started
they're
it.
the ones who started this whole thing.
And heck, they have that new $1 pick six with the last 3 races from Santa and the last 3 from Golden Gate. We might be able to do something about that.
That's
see.
The only bet I've never hit, Frank, if you can believe it. The pick
You've never
six.
hit a pick six.
But I've never really spent any money in it, if that makes sense.
Well,
but
you have to be committed to.
I just play when there's the big pools. I mean, I've had it a couple of times just because, hey, it rained out. You get all with all, even though I would have made money.
When I first moved out here, I would go to the track with William Murray, who's a good friend of mine. And he would play the pick six every day. So we would go in together, minimum $32, mostly like, $72 ticket. Didn't spend a lot of money, but that was back in the day when the pick six was a big deal to people. Everybody played some ticket for the $2 because the pool size were great and you always hit. So we hit once, Bill and I and Pete, when Pete was visiting, we hit once. It paid like, $12,000. It wasn't massive, but it was on a small ticket, and there's no greater feeling than hitting a pick six because every race you're like on the edge of your seat.
When you spend this little bit of money, it gives the robots, they can just spend every way to Sunday and sweep the pool like they did a couple weeks ago here.
Yeah, I'm talking 20 years ago. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the old days.
Yeah, the good old days. Back when we were playing against each other, hey, may the best man win. Now we're bringing a knife to a gunfight. It's ridiculous. John Allwell, Brooklyn here, going to play my old bet when I'm losing. OTB, use letters. BEG 22257. I'm begging. $2 win bet on number 2. All right, good luck, John. I miss those days of the OTB. There was one right across the office from where Pete and I used to work, so we'd sneak out there and make our bets. I still remember the smell. I hallucinate about that smell often because I've never smelled anything like it in my life before or since. The OTB had a very, very distinct smell. I don't know.
It's a smell and look. I would say the movie that comes closest to horse racing is Let It Ride.
Oh, the best.
Every cliche there is. And if you're an old school gambler, yes, I remember the hockey puck burger. The security guys who didn't like you till you won.
Exactly.
The guys who dissed your picks till you won, and then they were begging you for picks. Like that whole, who do you like? I'm not betting it. Like the perfect movie. And it was like,
the mush, the bad luck mush.
Yep.
The big guy who's at the rail selling spots at the rail, blocking people out. Oh my God, it's a great movie. I'm sure a lot of the audience has seen it, but if you young folks out there don't know what we're talking about, Richard Dreyfuss, was it Jennifer Tilly and Terry Garr, David Johansen. Oh my God,
she
what a
doesn't look
movie!
like she aged a year. Now she's a poker player. You'll see her on TV all the time. Sharpie.
Jennifer Tilly is a very good poker player.
And she cut her teeth on horse racing.
That's right.
All the Sharpies come from horse racing.
She is a horse racing person too, but she is a serious poker player, and she's been successful for quite a while. So she's one of us, and she is fantastic in that movie. Such a good movie. Let It Ride.
How long do we have here, Frank? What are we?
I'm going to let it ride because I am alive to the 1, 4, and 10. Let's see. They are at the gate with a minute. Drew Liner is still the favorite at 2-1. Ciaran, you're 2. It's a Fair Life. Came down a little bit, 5-1, but that's still a pretty good price on the horse who was co-second choice in the late double. The 1 is 5-2, and the 10 is 9-2. So, I mean, it's all the logical ones except for the 2. You know what's going to happen. The 2 is going to win because I don't have the 2.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
And I have the 2.
First-time starter is going to win.
Either number 2 or number 1's going to win. I have it or you have it. One or the other.
But if the 4 wins, we both have it, correct?
I mean, either or, we still lose money, but we have money to spend tomorrow.
Right.
Which is not any easier. Tomorrow's is like, oh my God.
Oh, I like tomorrow's better. I actually do. I think I can come up with something tight. And this was just crazy. I wish the 12 in the previous race had a better post.
if the 12 had not won that race, we would be looking at some big pays on our bets. You know what I mean? Like,
all right, they're at the gate. Good luck, everyone. They're off. Well, we'll see if speed is still good on the turf after the rain.
yeah. That was my big question. How much did it actually rain out there to impact it?
Yeah, it rained enough to soften the ground up a little bit.
I would love nothing more than a Diego double.
Oh my God, the 2 looks really good.
Yep.
Someone needs to saw him off. Get him stuck behind horses.
Oh, who's that coming up the outside? Is that Diego on the 7?
So, I don't
Come
know
on, back to the 80s we go.
Oh yeah, that's the Redham horse.
Come on, 80s. Come on, Diego.
I need Miller Hernandez magic here. Not looking good for me. Come on, Juan. Come on, Juan. Up the wood, Juan.
Come on, Diego. Come on, Diego. Where's the line? No.
2-2. Unbelievable.
Wow, we would have made some big money on this Diego horse. I blame the rain.
Ah, that's a bummer. Once again, my half and your half. Great pick on the 2 with Frazu, first-time starter. I think some of our peeps have that horse.
Did you not have the 2?
No, I don't bet first-time starters going long on turf. I just won't do it.
I have the 2, so what are you talking about? I had the first and the
second. I said
you
had the 2. I had the first part. You had the second. Oh, you had the second part too?
Yes, of course.
For $90, so you still lose money.
Yeah, but my dartboard, I have these high-end darts, Frank. If you want to buy them, I can sell them to you. Your darts are not very good, Frank. This is Frank's darts right here.
No, one of them is good. Then one of them isn't.
My dart is right there in the bullseye.
Unbelievable. Get beat by a first-time starter going long on turf.
Let me eat some more chalk.
Of course, I have the 4. Run second.
Frank, the chalk is very tasty here at Del Mar.
Isn't it delicious? We said the value of the race was betting a win bet on the 2 because 5-1 was good value compared to what the horse was playing in the double pool. So look, John Allwell, boom for you, $20 win bet on the 2. Excellent.
And this was us saying,
boom.
Glad had 2 horses in here. And you talked about why Cohen was on the other one. If the 10 was live, Glatt would go, hey, Freshu, these guys work together. I mean, it's Del Mar. Some other meet? No. Freshu is chasing JJ for. I mean, he caught up last week.
Yeah, he did. He was 10 back last week, and now he's only 6 back.
How many days we got left? We got 8-9 days of racing
4
left.
4 + 3, 7 days left.
I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes to the end of these meets, usually it used to be whatever Pratt rides or JJ rides, you bet it no matter what. If it's a 3-legged donkey from Los Al who never raced before, you bet it. I think right now, any horse JJ or Freshu are on for the next week, you got to bet them, especially if they're price horses, because they are picking and choosing for that jockey.
Well, I did. I had Hernandez and I had JJ in the last race. He didn't win.
The sad thing, like I said, is JJ Miller is his stats were horrible on this move, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And know, I always bet JJ and I was off him. It was a backup bet and I was out.
Well, you were right there. Dan H got the pick. Okay, $3 pick 3. That's still good.
Oh,
how about Chris Babcock with a cold 247 try?
And unlike Frank, I actually sent out my pick 3 bet earlier today. So last Sunday we said, hey, everyone's making money in this pick 3. Let's post our pick 3 first leg bets. I threw mine out there on Twitter. What was yours,
Did it
Frank?
hit?
Yes. I had 7-6.
Let's see what it comes back. Frank was too busy working at the racetrack.
Oh,
This try, good for you, Chris. 247. We'll come back and see what that pays.
that will actually pay probably more than the double today. And that's one of the things. Like,
it's a pick 3. It should pay more.
Taking advantage of when you do a 247 try, you're taking advantage of that. Even Frank said earlier, how was this? What did it go off at 5-1?
Yeah, 5-1. And in the pick 3, he was second choice. I mean, sorry, the double.
7 came in third, right?
In the double, 159
so
in the pick 3.
You got a 5-1 over a 2-1 over 32-1. Not too shabby. Let's see.
The $5 double should be $90.50. The $3 pick 3 should be
trifecta should pay really, really good.
The what?
The try is going to pay huge.
The try should pay good. Let's see. So that's, again, Ciaran, that was good strategy that we talked through, because we did talk about using the 7 underneath. We just taught, exactly as you said, if it was a contest, you would.
This is why our viewers are making so much money. We're talking smack to each other, and these guys are listening to both of us and then strategizing their tickets and making bank.
Handicap the handicapper. Good job, Dan. Thanks, Artie. Boom, win bet. Thanks, DTL. Nice, Mr. Guitar. Listening. Beautiful. Ducks Girl. Hi. Hello, Ducks Girl. Welcome. I think this is your first post. Thank you for joining us. Dan H. got the $1 try with the 7. Beautiful.
113.
For 50 cents?
For 50 cents. Wow. That's a pretty good pay compared to what we've seen on these tries. I mean,
5-1 over favorite over price. 80s was third. Yes, 80s was third, right?
It would have paid way more if 7 had held on, but.
All right. Is this all official here? It is indeed.
Double paid 90. Pick 3, 159. So the guys who get my free card who sent me an email, we're up on this late double bet slightly. Money back.
Does that offer still stand? Can I sign up for that?
Sure.
What is it? At California?
We only have a few people here. We'll put it in here. Send an email. Actually, I'll type it in.
Yeah, type it and I'll put it up.
Why not?
Don't give me a fake email address, Ciaran.
All right. Send an email. You don't need to write anything. Just do DTL in the subject line, and I'll give you the cards for the rest of the meet. And
very, very generous of you.
You guys already know my focus is on the last 4 races every day. That's where the money is right now.
You're right. You're right.
Now, what's sad is I would have thought this would have been a IRS kind of double today. It
wasn't the right combo, but it had potential to be. It definitely had potential.
Tomorrow is difficult too. I know when you've done yours, right, Frank?
I looked at it last night and I thought it was okay. I thought I had some opinions there.
I looked at mine and there's a couple of spots where I'm like, well, if I'm correct, I like a couple of really good prices tomorrow. So I can kind of spread-ish. We'll see.
I think I'll probably be very targeted tomorrow, but we'll see. Let me roll through the rest of the comments and then we'll sign off. Try for $1.50. Nice. So you hit it.
There you go.
3 times. Beautiful, Dan H. Thanks, Ciaran. Froggy Mushroom, new chat person. Thank you for joining us, Froggy Mushroom. Nice show tonight, Jen. See you tomorrow. You can count on it. Artificial. Damn good offer. Look at that. Free 99. Remember, Artie, you get what you pay for. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 for the pregame. Then we'll go live for the late double. Reminder, everyone, starting this weekend, The post time will be 1:30 on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. You got that, Ciaran? It's not going to be 2 o'clock. They're moving it back a half hour.
We got 11 races. They got to get them in.
So 1:30 start time on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I'm not sure about next week yet. I'll let you know about that then. But tomorrow, business as usual, right, Ciaran? 1 o'clock pregame, and then I'll tweet out the time once I look at the program and figure out what the post times are. A couple of more. What's in your drink, Frank? Oh, well, see, I tipped my cap. This is just Monster Recovery, and this is always water. I will not contaminate my water bottle with alcohol. I have other cups for that, but yeah.
I see a lot of
Thursday for me.
So Chris had this comment here. I see it so much. Everyone plays Saratoga, and then they come and try to escape at Del Mar. You should be playing Del Mar.
Yeah, take all your Saratoga money and just put it
come here. I mean, why handicap a card where it's beautiful today and the rain washes out all your research? That's my
Hey, careful about the rain. We were almost off the turf today. So
I mean, we had a thimble of rain. Yes, and we might get a thimble tonight. Yes, so that changed the course a lot.
But you know what? No, I think it did help the turf course a little bit because those couple of winners today came from the clouds. Like we didn't even see your.
Which is what I want to see come Saturday.
Agreed. Artificial. Thanks for the show. Thank you. I'm going to leave that up. Ciaran, as the reigning double champion, take us away.
I'm double.
I am trouble again.
Andrew Brown said it correctly. Here, Frank, I'm going to ship this to you tomorrow because my darts are much better.
All right. Good night, everyone.
See you guys. Thanks for watching.